The Covington Drive wildfire forced Carolina Forest residents to evacuate their homes. A local doggy daycare provided a safe place for their furry friends to stay for free.
News 13's Gabby Jonas joins us live with more from the owner and her efforts to help. Gabby.
Trish, owner Lisa Horton says she wanted to alleviate any stress from families that had to evacuate their homes during the wildfires, ensuring that their furry friends would be given a safe space at their daycare.
I wanted to make sure they had nothing to worry about and knew that their dogs were staying here having fun as they were trying to figure out everything else they needed to figure out without that worry and that burden.
Horton says as soon as the fires broke out, she immediately started calling clients that live in the Carolina Forest community that needed to evacuate, letting them know their dogs would be able to stay at her daycare free of charge.
If something crazy goes on, then it's a disruption in your life, especially something that tragic where you don't know what's going to happen to all of your belongings and you have a pet that's a beloved pet that you're worried about. So I didn't want them to be worrying about that at all.
She says she took in roughly 10 dogs during the evacuation and had them stay in the daycare's pens with toys and blankets. She says the dogs stayed about 3 to 4 days before families were allowed back to their homes. She says the families were extremely grateful. Horton says one woman was in tears in a hotel lobby for ensuring her dog would be safe.
We're here for the animals and to help the community. That's what has to happen. People need to come together and they need to do the right thing to help out. And, I wasn't looking for money. They were all for free because I didn't want them worrying about that. You shouldn't have to worry about things like that in a situation that comes up like that, in a tragedy like that.
Horton says during the wildfire, she extended her business hours, but now they are back to normal. She says she's grateful for her staff for coming together and helping the community during a very, very scary time for many in the Carolina Forest community. Reporting live in Forest Brook, Gabby Jonas, News 13.